Bleh. I don't want to start the video like that. Mm. What up, y'all? What's good, y'all? It's ElijahBoyy. Let me talk to you. It is time for the WWE SmackDown review from October 31st, 2025, Halloween edition, live from Salt Lake City. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to visit Salt Lake City. I hope they have a Salt Lake. I'm joking. I don't know what. This review's starting off great. Okay, if this is out of order, I apologize. I kind of went from the stuff I'm like. So this whole review is going to probably be out of order. I don't remember what exactly when. I just wrote notes as I went along. Tiffany Stratton comes out while Megan Thee Stallion's playing in the background. She's like, "Cut off the music! Cut the music! I want Jade Cargill right now!" You know. And essentially, Nick Aldis comes out and says, "Whoa, whoa, you're barely cleared to compete in a match." And, and Jade Cargill comes out dressed like she's about to go to a Wakandan house party. She like, "I busted my head open." All right. She said her fighting Tiffany tonight won't serve her, and that Saturday's main event, she's going to take her title. So that's essentially what went down, but security and referees kept them apart from anything breaking out. So, yeah, that happened. We're going to continue on in the women's section of the show here. Alexa Bliss, along with Charlotte Flair at ringside, took on Nia Jax. Pretty good match between the two. Towards the end of the match, or halfway through the match, Nia Jax shoves Charlotte, and she distracts when Nia Jax was going to go for, I believe she calls that the Annihilator. Is that the thing she does? Is that her finisher? I think it's called the Annihilator. I'm not sure. A now and later. Charlotte gets on the apron, distracts Nia long enough for Alexa to kick her out from a knee, and basically she falls backwards, legs up in the air, and then Alexa goes for the pin and wins. So Charlotte helped out Alexa Bliss secure the win, and remember, they're not friends. Anyways, so the next thing we're going to talk about. Yes, boy, Kid Wilson versus Carmelo Hayes, because he never misses. You know what I'm saying? Pretty standard matchup. Towards the end of the match, The Miz shows up behind the referee's back, shoves Melo into the ring post, and tosses him in the ring. And Kid Wilson hits a top rope elbow drop off the top rope. Melo kicks out, and Kit measures him up, charges at him, and then Carmelo hits the code breaker, or as he calls it, the first 48, which is a pretty cool name for a finisher, and secures the pin, defeating Kit Wilson. But while Melo is celebrating, The Miz sneaks up from behind and hits a skull-crushing finale. So brutal. So obviously a Hayes versus The Miz match is on the horizon. So, alrighty. Now let's get to a match I really want to talk about here. IlJA Dragunov defended the U.S. Championship versus Nathan Frazier. No Nigel. I'm joking. What am I talking about? Is that the show Frazier? His brother's name was Niles. My bad. Messed that up. Anyway, whatever. We're trying here. We're trying our best. Not all these jokes are going to hit, but you know who did hit? IlJA Dragunov against Nathan Frazier. What a match. This match was... Words cannot express how much I enjoy IlJA Dragunov matches, bro. I swear, this match... And Nathan Frazier, he understood the assignment and he rose above it. Let me tell you, his chest was beat red and all this other stuff. Hard-hitting matchup, amazing 450 splash by Nathan Frazier, and the crowd was into it too. IlJA Dragunov hit that H-bomb with authority, bro. Oh my gosh, that match is so good. So after the match was over, IlJA Dragunov retains the U.S. Championship. He picks up Nathan Frazier, shakes his hand, and while Nathan Frazier was on the outside of the ring, he gets blindsided by Tommaso Ciampa. And Ciampa's screaming at IlJA Dragunov, and let me tell you guys, when I saw Ciampa come out, obviously it's messed up. He hit Nathan Frazier from behind, but when I saw that, I was like, if this is leading to an IlJA Dragunov Tommaso Ciampa match, bro, take my money. Take my money. Ooh, I want to see that match. Oh, that match is going to be brutal. Dude, that's a match. Bro, please, just book it. Book it, Nick. Come on, Nick Aldis. Make the match happen, sir. Please, because that match is just, I'm salivating. Pause, not like that. You know what I mean. I want to see these, I really want to see them go at it. And if anyone can find Pete Dunne, can you tell him to, answer the challenge? Because that's a match I want to see too. IlJA Dragunov and Pete Dunne. I mean, come on, bro. That's money right there. All right, moving on. Next, I want to talk about the Motor City Machine Guns versus the MFTs. Nothing really much to say about this one, but the MFTs pick up the win. They brutally attack Motor City Machine Guns, to which Rey Fenix came out, no weapon, by the way. What a genius move. Comes out there and he meets up with Tala Tonga. He got some offense in, but of course Tala Tonga dropped him. And then Shinsuke Nakamura came out, started karate kicking everybody in the friggin' ring. And he ends up getting dropped by Tala Tonga while Solo's just watching in the cut. He got dropped, and the MFT stood tall in that moment. I don't know why it's 6 appearance. I was expecting them to show up, but I guess not yet. I know that's probably what they're building up to. Survivor Series War Games is like right around the corner, and I imagine that's the War Games match we're going to get. But we'll see. Now let's get to the main segment of the night here. The WWE Saturday night's main event, WWE Championship contract signing between Cody Rhodes. Whoa! And of course, Drew McIntyre. Anyway, so that scream gets me like every time. So the contract signing starts with Nick Aldis explaining everything that's going to happen at Saturday night's main event tomorrow. He says, now, Drew McIntyre, will you please sign the contract? And Drew is like, I'm not signing it. And Nick is like, yo, like, why not, dog? Like, come on, man, we live. Like, what are you doing, mate? And then Drew goes, the contract is lopsided. And I'm like, what, is the paper uneven? Like, what the freak is going, what is he talking about? So he said, you realize what happens at Saturday night's main event? If Cody is disqualified, he keeps the title. If he gets counted out, he keeps the title. If I get disqualified, he keeps the title. He keeps the title. If he makes a ham and cheese sandwich, he keeps the title. If he goes out and walks the dog, he keeps the title. If he's sliding in his wife's DMs, he keeps the title. What am I talking about? Let me shut up. If he recommends ElijahBoyy on YouTube, he keeps the title. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I know it got old real quick. Anyway, moving on. What is wrong with me, bro? I'm goofy. Anyway, moving on. Nick Aldis said, you know what, Drew? I'm getting sick and tired of your games, okay? You don't want to face Cody for the WWE Championship. You don't want to live forever. You don't want the title match. I will gladly go back there because there's plenty of men back there who want this opportunity and will gladly sign that contract. And Drew was like, fine, I'm leaving. Go ahead and find one of them to do it, you know get somebody else to do it. So Drew tries to leave, and Cody was like, sit your... Nah, he didn't say all that. I'm just playing. Sit your down. Cody was like, So let me get this straight. You want a stipulation added to the match. You want to make it all new. I'll tell you what. If I get disqualified, you can win the championship? Okay. If I get counted out, you get to win the championship? That's perfectly fine with me. Well, I'll tell you what. You want it, Nick Aldis. Make it happen. And I'm like, whoa, he basically reversed the rules, which means Cody won't have the championship advantage. It's like Randy Orton and Christian level, rivalry level storyline. Y'all can look that up if you don't know what I'm talking about. And then, of course, Cody offers the reverse rules. Drew McIntyre accepts. Nick Aldis was like, I don't like it, but, it's the right thing to do, Nick. So he made it official, basically. And Drew agrees to the terms. So he signs the contract, and then Drew McIntyre grabs the microphone and tells Cody, Cody, you and I walk the same roads, the same paths. I wrote the blueprint for you finishing your story, and all that sort of stuff. When you think about it, it's embarrassing because you represent everything that is wrong. You're corporate. You're for the people. You're wearing, your suits and all this other stuff. When you think about it, when I left WWE and rebuilt myself, I literally became the real American dream. And I'm like, wow, interesting. That was a good line right there. Then Cody was like, it's funny you mentioned that we were on the same paths, but let me tell you where our paths are different. The difference between you and me, Drew, is when I got fed up with WWE, I left. I grew some balls and left. You just got fired. I was like, yo, bro, I literally fell off my couch. I was like, oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. So then Drew was like, hold on, Cody, you're not going to walk away and get the last word, because Cody hit him with one of that. What was that line? I think he said something like, nice guys finish last till I showed up. And I'm like, bro, Cody was cooking with hot grease in this segment here. He goes, and then Drew stops him. You're not getting the last word. No. There's something I want to tell you. These people, they love you. They're happy you're here. But you know what would be even happier if you were around? Your daughters. Oh, like, oh, we're getting personal now. He was like, tell me this. What were their names again? I was like, yo. And then Cody grabs his head and pause. That's crazy. He grabs his head and slams it on the table. And they get into a little bit of a scrap. But Drew gets out of the ring. And Cody, he goes to grab his title. And then Drew sneaks him with a claymore and stood tall. And then he's just talking all this trash. And he's looking at Cody's face. And he goes, I'm going to take the title from you, Cody. I'm going to take everything. Go on your private jet. Go to your daughters. Because tomorrow night, I'm taking this from you. Oh, my goodness. It is insanity. So that was SmackDown in Salt Lake City. And Saturday night's main event. By the time y'all see this, it will be Saturday, so keep an eye out for that. I will be doing a Saturday night's main event review. It will come out on Sunday. I'm not sure what time yet, but it will be out sometime in the evening, I believe. Probably 4 p.m. Eastern, but don't quote me on that. We'll see. But anyways, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of SmackDown. Did you have a favorite match, a favorite moment, favorite line? And I'll see you all next time.